Hey, Chikara fans, shouted from the top of the CN Tower. The entire Chikara caravan is heading back north of the border to Toronto, specifically the Franklin Horner Community Center, just a week from tomorrow, with a dynamic doubleheader of Chikara goodness coming your way. That's already spelled with an O-U, your. We don't do that for you guys. We'll catch up later, Canadians. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be a fun-filled lucha super party. And our first event, our matinee card, kicks off with a 2 p.m. bell time. On top, on that card, two competitors, two of the most respected competitors in all of the Chikara locker room. I'm talking about Dasher Hatfield, the old-timey king of swing, and that ukulele picking wild card, that cruiserweight classic competitor, Drew Gulak, both coming in with 2 points. One leaves Toronto with 3, one leaves with 0. High stakes in that encounter. Evil Uno, we haven't seen him in years in a Chikara ring. Well, he's got a new persona, and he'll be going one-on-one with Cobalt. We got Officer Warren Barksdale looking to lay the law and order. He's not the Mountie, he's the officer. He goes one-on-one with the barbaric Viking known as Oleg the Usurper. Speaking of points, which I was, 4-corner tag team elimination action is signed for that afternoon card. Former Campioness Dave Parejas, the Osirian Portal have entered the fray. The Hermit Crab and the Rock Lobster looking to team up and leave Toronto with 3 points, as well as two-time former Campioness Dave Parejas. Get ready to feel the flow of 3.0.
This is a little awkward. I was gonna do this whole thing where about like taking out the old rusty axe and you chopping down the competition and all that, but as you can see, I'm standing here by myself.
Ah, whoa! Bah, you start without me. Yeah, we're back. Yeah.
Okay, where have you been, first of all, and second, why are you soaked?
You took a dip. Took a dip.
A dip?
Hot day.
Where?
Hot day. Up the street. Up the street. No big deal.
So you're telling me you walked up the street and you...
Yeah. Swimming pool.
You don't even know how to swim, buddy.
It was a bit of a struggle. It's a bit of a struggle.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter, you know why? July 23rd, Toronto, Chikara, we signed our dotted names on the line. We're coming for you.
Wait. Names on the dotted line is the expression. Names on the dotted line.
Dotted names on the line.
No,
they've been signed.
Names on the dotted line, because the contract generally has the dotted line, so you sign your names on it. But
agree to disagree?
No, it's not disagreeing, it's a fact. But the thing is, you're absolutely right, because it's been a long time, but come July 23rd in Toronto, we're gonna find ourselves in a little 4-corner elimination tag team match. You know what that means, pal?
What? Getting all the points!
You're so wet. Yes, we can get all the points. You're soaking wet. And we can challenge to become the first ever 3-time Chikara Campeones de Parejas.
That's right.
Doesn't that sound pretty?
That's right. A little three-peat.
Three-peat. Booyah! With the axe.
Well, the flow has been felt, if I may say. Editorial comment. I miss those guys. Excited to see them in 8 days in Toronto as well on our afternoon card for the first time in Chikara history. Intergender Atomico action. 4 women to meet up with 4 men as former Grand Champ Princess Kimberly, former Young Lions Cup champ Heidi Lovelace. They team with the Sea Stars to go 4-on-4 with these 4 of these hexed men. Very interesting encounter signed for Toronto a week from tomorrow. From there, we head to our evening event entitled Back in the Habit. Main event, the Grand Championship of Chikara on the line. 2 of the finest ring technicians Chikara rings have ever seen, as 2-time champ to make the first defense of his second reign against the hottest property in all of Canada, in all of Chikara. Of course, I'm talking about Fire Ant. As well on that evening card, that old juke joint, Lucas Calhoun, to test his mettle against the juggernaut known as Soldier Ant. And fun wrestling trivia fact for you guys. Did you know that Hornswoggle was the final WWE cruiserweight champion. Spoke of cruiserweights earlier. I mean that is a big deal. Speaking of a big deal, the big deal makes his CHIKARA debut against the Ecuadorian aristocracy of Juan Francisco de Coronado in Toronto. This and so much more. Don't have your tickets yet? What in the world are you waiting for? Head over to CHIKARATix.com for those tickets. All the event information at CHIKARAPro.com. Dynamic doubleheader, 2 separate tickets, 2 p.m. bell time, 7 p.m. bell time. The fun-filled Lucha Super Party hasn't been to Toronto in over 4 years, and get psyched because we're only 8 days away. And if I don't see you there, I'm just gonna have to crush your head. I'm gonna crush your head like this. Crush your head. Crush it.